It's Patrol time. All right, man. It's 3:94. We are back on the scene quicker than usual, man. We know the last show got out really, really late, so you guys are seeing us once again, man. We're back. It's Fans of Patrol time. My name is Montego. I'm the host of Fans of Patrol. With me is my wonderful, wonderful co-host, Miss Tiffobot. What do you got to say to the people this week, Tiff?
I know that we say this every week, but Montego, why do you always try to surprise me before the show starts?
I don't try to surprise you. I just turn it on.
You just go. You're just like a rocket. Yeah, it's true. I'm a leisurely, I would dip my toe in. Montego is a cannonball.
Yes, you goddamn right. Boom. I blew myself forward.
That's right.
I'm flying through the air like, I lit the fuse too. Yeah. Oh, shit. So, man, we have one of my highly most anticipated movies of the year, believe that or not. This week, man, we're going to be talking about Prey from the Predator universe, which just makes me grin again and again, Jack. I just can't wait to talk about this. And I had the same vigorous, jovial spirit before I saw the thing, because I just loved
You were like amped about it.
100%.
Yeah.
Everybody knows my love for Predator. I could watch that movie once a day, for the rest
Montego, sometimes you watch it to fall asleep.
I do, because
It's a little behind the scenes facts for you.
Yeah.
If you're wondering how much he loves it.
I love Predator.
I'm always just a surprise. I mean, like, Predator isn't exactly a horror movie. It's
Nope.
just, it's like science fiction.
It's billed as a horror though, even when
Yeah. Well, because, I love how, like, the idea of horror evolves, right? Like, what is scary to us, or like what's the most awful thing we can think of. But I also think that this movie is like action. It's like action sci-fi.
action sci-fi horror.
Yeah.
We have to read.
But there was a horror because there's a lot of, there's like some.
Oh yeah.
There's like some horror elements.
There's horrible
yeah.
shit that happens. Even
Yeah.
the original Predator, I was like a kid when I saw that movie, and I was in the theater like, oh shit, fuck.
It's like I remember when I saw the movie Congo. Did you see Congo? And I don't think you like that movie. You hate that movie, right?
I saw that disappointing piece of shit. Yes, I
Yes. Well, I saw that in theaters, and I was so scared
did.
At the very, very beginning of the movie, there's a man sitting on the hill, and he's like, "Who's throwing shit at me?" And he picks it up, and it's an eyeball because the guy had been like ripped apart.
Yeah.
That terrified me to a degree that I made my family leave it. We left.
Oh my god, you were terrified.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Only thing I really remember that is them bootleg gorillas, and I remember Amy, ugly lady. Amy, ugly lady. Amy hates lady. I was like, yeah, they look gorillas.
Is that Amy? So Amy was dogging on that woman.
Yeah, she couldn't stand her ass. Oh shit. What are you talking about? Let me see.
Yes.
Let's
Oh, these are my show notes.
Yes.
And I'm so excited because they're ridiculous.
I agree.
You guys, I did Montego a dirty, and I can't wait to talk about it. Go on, tell them what we're talking about, Montego. I want you to tell the people what
we're talking about something called Chainsaw Man. We'll get there, okay?
Yeah, Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. We're also going to be talking about Vesper?
Vesper?
Vesper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And also, we got Price of Tomatoes, and it's all Aliens, Predator universe, Price of Tomatoes stuff, y'all. So I'm excited, man. I love
it's never mind.
No, yeah.
I was gonna say something so horrible about. I was gonna make a really bad pun, and then I was like, "Oh my god!" I felt myself aging, so I took it back.
Oh, yeah, just like age, Tiff. It is also a predator stalking.
Oh my god! Okay, well, you know what? We should all feel good about ourselves, and if you're listening, if you're 45 or older, congratulations, you probably had a chuckle.
Right. So, main topic is Prey, y'all. So that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Are you ready to roll, Tiff?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Here we go, man. We are back, and it is time to demonstrate our social media presence. Tiffobot, hit us.
Okay. For everything Fans Patrol, go to fansofpatrol.com, or you can email us at fans@fansofpatrol.com, or you can get us on our social media, which is Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Fans of Patrol. Check out our TikTok. I don't know if Montego's still doing that. Fans of Patrol
Yes,
0.
you damn
Okay,
right.
Fans of Patrol, the number 0. This.
Yeah.
And look at our YouTube. Check out our Patreon if you want, and listen on your favorite listening platform. I would like you to say something nice about me, particularly. You can say something mean about Montego, but if you want to reach out and say how great I am.
Yes. Just don't casually check out our Patreon. Go over there and subscribe, man. Help us pay the bill.
It's so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to. We can't act like we don't have a Patreon. So, just for some of you fans out there, man.
Yeah. You guys, I got a sneak preview to this preview, so woo.
So, y'all know I had been doing the dolls, the actual the collectibles. And so I've been sitting on a few, and the last time I sat on a few, I ended up just pulling them all out the box and putting them up on the thing. I mean, I had a lot of them. So this is coming up, man. I finally got time to get these. They have not been unboxed. I just pulled them out of the box. I think it's stupid to show cardboard. So we got Luke Skywalker, in the Hall.
There he is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of special. One of my favorite new ones. I can't wait to get this boy out. Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian, man. Giancarlo Esposito himself, I don't know which one I'm gonna do first.
All right.
And the
You
newest,
have to tune in. If you want to know what's going on first, got to tune in.
that's right. The newest one I got here is come on back, camera. There we go. Vision from Vision and Wanda.
Come on back, camera. Like we're on some kind of. This felt very much like an HGN Montego presents dolls.
Dolls.
Dolls. I'm your host, Montego. Joining me for the next hour where we talk about dolls.
Yeah. So I guess there's gonna be some fresh videos coming out, man. So hold on to your cheeks because I'm getting back into it, and I never got out into it. I just lost so much. Everybody just want to say I'm busy. I was busy and lazy. So there we go. But I'm getting
excellent.
My juice back.
Yeah. So excuse us.
I think I'm getting my juice back because our numbers was been skyrocketing lately. And I'm feeling good that people are liking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The metrics on podcasting is just, I have no idea how many people are actually listening to this.
Yeah, it's weird, but 1 week we went up 200% out of nowhere, man.
But you guys, please, 200% of one.
No, it ain't no damn
is
one.
nothing.
Don't listen to no damn Tiffo bot. They know it's bullshit.
I'm just saying.
The next week it went up 80. I'm like, wow, we're doing good, man. So welcome all you new people. Let me say that, man. Thank you for tuning in. We love you.
I mean, yeah. If anyone is listening to this, I swear to God, thank you, because yeah.
Don't listen to old negative Nelly.
I'm not. Holy shit! I just said thank you.
Look, she clowning on our own numbers. That's crazy. So
I don't know oh my fucking God! Everybody, you know what? It's penance time. I've done something naughty.
What are we talking about in your
Yeah, okay, you guys, I did something mean to Montego because so we're gonna talk about Chainsaw Man, which is a manga that's ongoing, I think. I'm a little bit not knowledgeable about this. But it's being adapted into animation.
Yeah, don't look at me to have no knowledge on this stuff.
I put this on here because I knew that this would just be beyond anything Montego could or would want to conceive of.
What the shit is this?
I've known about it for a while, so it's not like I saw this and was like, but I knew that it was an opportunity to get it on the show, and I wanted to know what somebody who doesn't spend a lot of time with anime thinks about this.
I dropped a Roy Kent. Fuck! What is it?
Honestly, I did this. My brother has read it, so like I'm familiar with it just from hearing him have talked about it before.
Yeah.
But I had no attachment to this particularly. I thought I was just gonna goof on you because I thought you would be really upset about it. But then I watched it, and now I really want to watch it.
So for the people that's listening only, what are they looking at this damn trailer, Tiff?
Well, are you playing it?
Yeah. It's down there for the YouTube people. Yeah, but
well, it's a show about. There's been some catastrophic incidents involving violence worldwide, and it has, like, I guess, either created or was done by these demons.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And so there's
Well, I thought she said it was a mass shooting, and then the mass shooting demon came and killed all the people or some shit like that.
right. I don't know if the energy from that event released
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
demon,
yeah.
right?
That's what I assumed.
And then there's a man who she manipulates into becoming part demon, part human by threatening to kill him.
I just want to know my life. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a contrast between the ultra violence of the situation and the weirdness of it,
Yeah.
and the deeply emotional plot of the characters, I guess. That's what I read in the article. I don't really know that much about it. But the thing about it is that, like, I think the longer that you have interacted with anime, particularly, the more likely you are to be like, oh yeah, so tell me more about Detective Ultra Panda. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And they're always like fucking like, oh, I fell in a hole and there were all these otaku down there. It's like weird titles that like make no fucking sense.
I walk in my living room and both of my daughters, they like into this shit, and I'm always like, what the hell is it? I don't even. I just sometimes you see the eyes, my eyes right now. I just go. Oh, God.
You just I mean, like, if you interact with it for a long time,
yeah,
it doesn't sound outlandish, and like, so then you just accept some things that you
I could imagine exactly what you're saying. I would say
that you like, oh, this isn't a bad logical leap for me. I'm gonna check it out and see if I like it.
But the man's head is a chainsaw and his hand is a chainsaw. He's running around with chainsaws, diving into flesh and just chainsaw, and his hands were split, and so the chainsaws can go on,
like come out of him, kind of like
his head is a chainsaw.
It's a chainsaw, and I think it's like the head is like the handle, and then it's got like a unicorn horn type.
Yeah, y'all, this is as crazy as the shit we say it.
I'm so sorry. I really want to watch it. It's like the first time I've wanted to watch an anime in a long time.
Oh wow. Well, I don't want to watch it. I'm like,
I know. I'm gonna make you one shot this. I'm gonna make Montego one shot this, and then he's gonna love it. He'll actually hate it. This is not a very Montego thing. That's why I had to show him.
Yeah, and everything. It was just blood everywhere and creatures, and even with the subtitles on, I was like, what the hell is happening? What is going on?
You watched it the first time with no subtitles.
I did, and I was like, oh well. I guess I'll just.
Did you pick up on anything that was happening the first? Like, did you just guess?
Like the demon stuff.
Were you like really shocked when the Chainsaw Man came out?
Well, I saw the still before I started watching. Sure.
So you're like, oh, okay.
So I was like, what the
monsters, demons, whatever.
So when it happened, I wasn't surprised because that still is like graphic as hell, man. I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jeff. No, Bubba, no, I don't want to. I don't want anything to do with this one. Ooh, goodness.
I don't know. I have to know. Oh. I've entered the sphere of having to know.
I can understand that because that's normally me. I can get trapped into watching a whole season of some bullshit stuff because I just got to go. Speaking of that, yo, I don't know if I mentioned it on last week's show because I was actually really sick on last week's show, so I probably didn't know what the hell I said. But I watched the entire Resident Evil, and it was. I mean, it could have been 2 episodes, but they made it like 12, and it was just so much wasting of time that I just couldn't. It just was terrible to me because it was like so much wasting of time. But whatever. So anyway,
our roles reversing because normally it's me that's like, this is too long.
Right, but. I love a story. You listen to the show for long enough, if you got a good story, you got my ass. But you don't have a good story, you got a good concept. And then the writers, in my opinion, and I'm not a writer, but I know good writing, I think they're so weak that they don't know how to write this story to make it interesting from beginning to end. They like, we have to go 12 episodes. Well, what do we do? Because this is only a 2-episode story. Well, we need to stretch it out. Well, if you were a good writer, you wouldn't even look at it as like just a 2 episode arc. You would have all that filled in.
This is what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Since we started this whole thing.
It doesn't go for everything though, Tiffabot.
It does, because a good writing is knowing when something doesn't really need to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, but you be saying that about some shit that's dope, and I'll be like, come on, Tiff. Come on. It was good, man. Come on.
But you say that about everything, which is really weird when you don't like something.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that say? Is it good or is it bad when you don't like it?
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't good, but I wanted to be better because what's his name? Is it Vinnick? The guy that played the dad? I really like that actor. He's been in so much stuff. He's so cool. And the actors on the show were really good. They just didn't know what to do with him. Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, I feel like that's been stuck in your craw since last week, though, because you did mention it, but you were like, Resident Evil. And then, like, you just stopped, and then we went on.
I did not feel good last week, y'all.
So now I'm glad you got it out. That maybe that Resident Evil was like stuck inside of you,
blocking my
chi. Yeah, and you were like, I gotta cough this stone out.
Right.
It's gone now. Oh my god, be free. You just dissipate. The podcast is over.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing while I was sick, though. Most people sleep the whole day.
Yeah.
I was like sitting there the whole time, like, I must see the end. So what's the other news flash we got, Tiff?
So I put in here a trailer. I mean, in honestly, it was a light news week. That's kind of where Chainsaw Man came from, but also my distinct desire to torture you.
Yeah.
And then this Vesper trailer, which I actually think looks pretty good. And I wondered what you thought about it. You're kind of a sci-fi guy, but this is like maybe quiet sci-fi. So this is a trailer.
What's that movie
in which
with
there's
Tessa Thompson we watched? Tessa Thompson. And the lady who played.
Yeah. It's like a woman's name, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, there was 4 women, and there was disease, and they were like researchers.
Yeah,
it reminded me of that without the scientists and stuff. And I looked at this thing, and I just wanted to murder myself right from the beginning to the end. It just I had
what? Why?
It just with that old whispering talk that everybody was doing, and Vesper, you can save us all, and I'm just like, oh,
I can see that being annoying, yeah,
annoying as hell, and the seeds won't grow. We must make the seeds, and I'm like, what the shit? No,
I mean that's like,
no.
But that is like, oh fuck, man, Jesus,
no, I did not.
You don't like any movies about like slow, quiet sci-fi?
No, I never liked.
You didn't like Dune? Oh, okay.
Too slow. I'm sitting there in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
you guys, this is how to deal with this stuff, because like Montego is like, no, it was good, and you're asking me to make it shorter, and he's talking about like crap dump fucking garbage, and then he's like, 2001: A Space Odyssey, absolutely fucking not.
No, it was too slow for me. No, but this just seemed too quiet and too slow. And it just seemed like so much other stuff. It seemed like that one movie with Natalie Portman, Tessa Thompson, and somebody, and the 2 other ladies. And then it reminded me of that. And, I really was of 2 minds with that movie. It had some good points, but I think ultimately I didn't like it. And then it reminded me of... what's the thing? The Golden Compass, that thing on HBO, but that's actually, Showtime, but that's actually really well
You like
done.
that?
Oh, it's really well done and really well executed, but it's its own thing. Don't try to, if it was a lot of that out there, you'd be like, I don't like this shit no more, but it's.
I don't know if that's true.
It seems like it's such its own thing to me, that series. And this seemed like it was like really close to that. No, I have no interest in this. It didn't do it for me, and I was hoping it would. I was like, oh, this is going to be something, and I was like, oh, kill me now. Okay. No.
If you're into slow sci-fi about the uprising of the underclass.
Yeah.
It's about food being kept from people. Is what
I know
it
what
is.
you can watch instead of watching this. You can watch Ready Player One. There you go.
Oh my god.
There you go. Which I love.
You guys help. I feel sick.
So how did you feel about this, Tiff?
No, I want to see it. It could be terrible. I just want to see. I don't know. Looks interesting enough for me to give it a try, is what I'd say.
Did you ever watch that one movie that you had brought the trailer? I'm going to mess this up. It was that one girl. She kind of looked like you.
What the fuck?
She had the rabbit ears on and the big hammer. And, I can't remember the name.
Why? She looks like me. Are you talking about I Killed Giants?
Yeah, she looked like a young Tifflebot walking around like with a big hammer or something like that. That's what she reminded me of. I was like, look at young Tifflebot.
Oh my god!
In her youth.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, you
I
brought it to
know,
the show, and so
I know, because
you know.
it was interesting.
All right, man. So, that's a big yay to Tiffobot. And what's the name of it, Tiff?
I killed Giant.
No, 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 not that one.
Are you talking about
The Vesper.
Vesper? Yeah,
Not
Vesper,
Vespa. I thought I read Vespa. Okay,
Vesper.
Vesper, which makes it worse. Because so anyway, man, that's it, man. We're gonna take our break, right? That's it, right? Yeah, we're gonna take our break, and we're gonna be right back. All right, man. It's time for the game, man. We haven't done Price and Tomatoes in a while, man. If this is your first time listening to the show, man, and our Act 3, yeah, Act 2, what we like to do is we like to play games sometimes. We do one shots where we like to preview a show and decide whether to give it to you guys what you're watching, which we haven't done in a long time. We brought it back, and that's our highest recommendation, of something that we're watching. Also, man, we like to do games, and one of our fan favorite games is Price of Tomatoes. It's Price is Right rules. That's where whoever bids the highest and the closest without going over, womp womp womp, you're the winner. and so that's how it works, man. So Tifobot says she actually invented this game. So this week we're doing all Predator Aliens universe shit. So it ended up being 13 movies. So what we're going to do is we're going to bid, then we're going to take a break. It won't be no break for y'all. And then we'll grade them, and we'll come back, and bam, we'll see who won. We'll go over one at a time. So Tiff made the list, so let's get it on.
So we just did the whole franchise, Predator and Alien franchises.
Okay.
And then the Alien versus Predator. And what I was going to say is I was worried because I was like, oh no, I'm worried I haven't seen very many Predator movies. And I've seen every Predator movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even Predator Requiem? Or Rectum?
That's Alien, isn't it? That's Alien versus Predator Requiem. Yeah. I've seen all the Predator.
Oh, yeah. It's only I think 3 or something like that.
It's, including this new one, it's 5.
Oh, it's 5? I thought it was this new one. It was 4. So
But I was surprised. I was like, I must not have seen all of these, and I was like, oh, I have.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'll know. I'm just gonna go through them. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I am. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, I'm gonna give you the first bid, and then Jesus.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So your first bid, this as obviously honorably goes to you, is Predator original '87.
I love that movie, but I don't know about the rest of the world. I don't know about the critics, but I'm going to vote with my heart here.
Montego's on the field. He's making a choice. He's going with his heart.
I'm giving
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm giving it 85.
Oh. So this is the problem is this is a risk for me because I have to decide if
it's my
I'm risking to go over you.
Yeah.
Because I also think that the movie is good. I think it's critically well received.
Yeah, especially after all this time.
So I'm gonna say 86.
Woo, damn. Okay.
Woo, we're playing hardball today.
Yeah. All right.
So now 90 Predator 2.
Predator 2.
My bidding on this, I'm first.
Danny Glover.
Movie is not the best, but I like it.
I agree. I know it's had its problems.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
His floppy suit.
And his terrible acting in that
It's so hot in the movie. You just feel you're like, I'm hot.
He's like, tee it up and let it fly. Don't fly. You're like, what is he talking about?
I'm gonna say, oh no, 40. I'm gonna say 40.
Oh,
you think that's high?
Well, you don't even think it's fresh, huh? Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. You say 40, I say 51.
Oh. That's a big leap.
Yeah.
Okay. So now.
Yeah.
Your turn first. Predators.
Now I like this goddamn movie.
I do too.
I like this damn movie.
I do too.
I think people lampooned at something.
Yeah, I actually think it's good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna vote with my heart.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, for a second time.
I'm going.
No one would ever risk this.
I'm,
Oh
go-
my
I'm
gosh.
going with 72. 72, y'all. 72.
72. I bet it was.
I bet you it's low.
I bet it was a critical failure. I'm going to go
Yep.
ahead and say
30. It's probably right.
35.
Yep.
35.
You got it. You won that one. I voted with my heart because I love that damn movie. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yes. It's on you.
My turn to go first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The Predator.
Oh, that
Yeah,
movie was so bad. I forgot all
that I
about it.
watched it.
Right. And
Now
they
I
just
did
released that.
like I thought there was some good performances in that movie.
Yeah, you had some.
And they were on that
great
bus.
actors.
I liked it when they were on the bus. Should stay on the bus the whole movie.
And I like how they chiseled in. Get to the choppers.
Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, I enjoyed that whole. I think I enjoyed like the whole first part of the movie before it turned stinky. And then
When they gave you all that Predator, it was like, oh, God.
nobody likes this. It's got to be like
You're first or my
21.
first?
21. Oops.
You said
I thought
21.
I was first. Yeah, I'm first. 21. Yep.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus. I'm gonna give it a 16.
Woo! Wow, we're really being mean to. It's gonna be like 97.
That movie sucked ass. I mean, the Predator, he was so big, and then the
I
little
just
kid
didn't.
walking around with the
Oh my
Halloween.
God! And there's that
Forgot about the little
part.
kid, didn't you?
They're
Forgot about
in
him.
no, not that part. I forgot about the part where they're in the science lab, and it
Yeah.
just goes on. I'm just like, I don't fucking care.
Well, all right, that movie sucked. I was so disappointed with that. I'm surprised that because that movie was released, they actually did this new one.
I know. I was like, oh, somebody got a chance because
Yeah.
that movie was a stink pile.
Right?
So, Prey.
Woo. Damn, this is new. So this
Mhm.
sucks. This sucks because it's probably not that many. I'm going to give it an 80. I'm going to give it an 82.
82.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
That's too high. I would
maybe.
yeah.
I'm gonna say like 70%.
Yeah, you're probably safer because I know not too many people. And it only when it's only a few reviews, it only takes one person to come in there and give it a shitty review to like make it go way down. Okay, so shit.
Okay. So I'm up for bid first on Alien versus Predator.
Okay.
I
Fine
I,
ass.
I think I've seen this movie,
Yeah.
but I can't really remember.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 50%.
Shit, that's exactly where I was going. Okay, then I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to go 51 or 49, baby.
Shit. I don't think it's. I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna say it's 40. I'm gonna say it's 48.
Nice. Nice. So then you're up on Alien versus Predator Requiem, which I do not think I've seen.
Oh my god.
Maybe I have seen it.
I'm gonna give.
What happens in this movie?
A predator, alien is running through the suburbs, and a predator comes down to hunt him, and he's working with the humans. Like it turns into Friday the 13th with the alien running through the suburbs, killing people, taking out their garbage. I'm gonna give it freaking 11.
I've seen it. Well, maybe not.
It's
Okay, so
actually
you say
it's my worst movie in the history of my life.
you hate it.
I hate.
Sometimes you hate things that are critically
Not this
well-reviewed.
time. I bet you. Go ahead.
I guess I'm gonna say 12 though, because I feel like maybe you're too low.
God damn! You took all my goodies.
Mhm. So now you're first up to. No, wait. I'm first up to bid on Alien.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I thought it's got to be really high.
Mm,
Like 95 is what I'm gonna say.
wow. I'm gonna say 90.
Oh, okay.
It's probably 82. Shit.
So I'm gonna label these, okay? Then your turn for Aliens. I love Aliens.
Ah.
I love Alien. I really love Aliens.
But I bet you it's not as high as I think it is. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 86.
86.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Love that movie though.
92.
Personal support,
92.
98.
92.
92.
Okay. So I'm up to bid first on Alien 3,
Woo.
which
Charles S. Dutton in the prison.
I mean I like it.
Really? Oh
Mhm.
shit! I hate it.
I'm just trying to think of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 60%.
I'm gonna say 16%.
Woo.
Hot garbage.
Okay. So now you're going on Resurrection.
The hell is that? Oh, that's the one
Alien
where
Resurrection.
the thing was born in the inside and born in the baby, and oh, it's terrible. And they had to clone Ridley. Oh God. I'm gonna give this 18.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say, yeah, like 24.
Terrible ass movie.
That's a Prometheus, which I've never seen, but I think people didn't like.
Oh, Prometheus. They did too.
I'm gonna say, yeah, like 27%.
Wow, I was going 30 before you even open your mouth. I'm going 30.
All right, and then Covenant, which stunk.
God.
So you're first. Come on, remember it, and try to give it a score.
Guess what you think is they'll get no shittier. I'm gonna give it a 30. I'm gonna give it a 35.
Yeah, I kind of think that maybe this wasn't as critically panned for some reason. I'm gonna say 40%. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, please stand by.
All right, we are back, and it was a race to the death. Me looking up scores and Tifflebot looking up scores, and she got them all. God damn, I'm so slow.
I was halfway through the list before Montego even got on the internet.
Site. I'm like, God damn, I couldn't. It wouldn't come up on my computer. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was like giving me Rotten Tomatoes for IMDb, and I'm like, what is the problem? So, what do we got, Tifflebot?
All right, here we go. So, with Predator, original Predator, Montego went 85. I went 86, 80. So nobody takes a point. Although that's pretty good. We loved it too much. So
wait a minute. You went 80. It's 86 and you went 80?
No, it's 80 is the score. I went 86, you went 85. So we both overbid. Yes. Okay. So Predator 2. Montego said 51. I said 40. 32. Overbid. Damn. Yeah. Woo! Okay.
Damn. This sucks.
Predators.
Predator
2010.
2010.
Montego bid with his heart for a 72. I went for 35.
It's torpedoed.
65. So I take the point because you went overbid.
Oh shit!
Damn. Woohoo! The Predator.
Yeah. Montego
said 16. Yeah. I said 21.
Yeah, you did.
33. So I take the point.
Son of a bitch.
Prey. Montego said 82. I said 70. 92. So Montego takes the point.
One damn point.
Well, I only have two. Yeah. Alien versus Predator. Montego said 48. I said 50 because I don't really remember if I've seen it. 22. We both overbid.
God damn it. We got faith in this franchise.
Yeah, we sure do. We're just now this is a good one. Okay. Alien versus Predator Requiem. Montego said 11. I said 12.
Right.
Score 12.
Damn.
We were right on the money, and I take the point because I did you dirty like that.
Damn. That's a terrible ass movie. Wow.
And I hate to say it's not looking good for you because here it comes. Alien. Montego says 90. Tiffany says 95. Score 98.
God damn it.
Aliens. Montego says 86. Tiffany says 92. Score 98. Tiffany takes the point. 86.
Damn it. I'm getting my... It's over. God damn it. Keep going. Shit.
Alien 3. Montego says 16. I say 60. 46. So Montego takes the point.
But that movie ain't that good. That's some bullshit. That
Resurrection. Montego says 18.
Yes.
I said 24.
Yes.
54. So I take the point.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
See, and then it's other shit that's on here that you just like, it's bullshit, and they got decent scores, and you're like, what? How? Or they lampoon something that's really good. They like,
well, to you, yeah. It's criticism is sticky bucket. Prometheus. Montego says 30.
Yeah.
Tiffany says 27.
It's bullshit.
73. So Montego takes the point.
73 in my ass. Terrible movie. Get out of here.
Covenant. Montego says 35. I say 40.
That's generous.
65%. I take the point.
Damn it. God damn it.
So I take 7, you take 3. Boom!
I can't take losing 2 weeks in a row, Tiff. This is
yeah.
It's some bullshit. Congratulations, Tifflebite. I really don't mean that.
Woo! Play my song.
Yeah, god damn it. Oh man, I can't. But I guess it was a good. Well, it was still a good game. The shit was close, but
no, I'm doing this to you. You're falling all over yourself, trying to find some way to be nice while not like being like, this can't go on.
Well, I mean, the scores were very interesting though. It's just I didn't expect some of that. It's really weird that some of that older Alien stuff actually got the scores they got when that shit was terrible. It's like
the old Alien movies we talking about.
The newer, like Covenant and Prometheus, ain't no way in hell 70. Kiss my 70 ass. That thing should be like in the bottom basement, But if anybody see that movie, it's terrible. Both of them. Prometheus, please don't make another one. Even Ridley Scott was like, look, I made some mistakes on these damn movies, He like, yeah, if I had to do it over, come on. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm through having a temper.
Yeah. See what losing does to this man?
God damn it.
It makes him reflect all of life.
God damn it. Oh shit. So anyway, man, we're gonna get out of this terrible place I'm in over here. We're gonna be right back. God dang it.
Oh my God.
It's time for the main topic. I'm so excited. I love it when it's a main topic that I can get behind, man.
Mm-hmm.
So even if the movie was terrible, I would have been excited to see a Predator movie. I was very excited to see the last one, and very excited that I figured they weren't going to do no more because it was just god-awful. And not that long ago. I think that movie came out during the pandemic.
2018. That
was 2018? Wow.
Mm-hmm. I only know that because we just did the price of tomatoes and it had the date next to it.
It seemed like it had just came out a couple years ago. So,
yeah. We've been doing this podcast a long time.
Yeah, well, until the day I die or you die or one of us quit.
or podcasts become a thing that doesn't exist.
It could very well happen. Well, we got video, so ha ha ha.
Yeah, everybody come watch. I'm never going to let you stop looking at me.
So, man, what are we doing here? So, action, adventure, drama, Prey 2022, rated R, 1 hour, 39 minutes. The origin story of the Predator in the world of the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. Nafu, a skilled warrior, fights to protect her tribe against one of the first highly evolved predators to land on Earth. Who the hell is in this movie?
So it's Amber Mid-Thunder as Naru.
Yeah.
Dakota Beavers as Tabe.
Yeah, it's native for real with these names, boy. I love it.
Dane DeLigro was the Predator.
Yes. I wonder if he's a tall because this Predator didn't look that tall.
Michelle Thrush was Aruka the mom.
Yes.
Stormy Kipp. Julian as Wasape, Julian Black Antelope, and Bennett Taylor.
Yes. So, man, before we hit it hard, it is always time to start off properly with one. Whoa! Sounds like one of the people getting killed in Aliens.
Yeah.
Predator. One word, Tiff. What you got?
I'm gonna say nice.
Wow.
I know. It's just because I'll explain that a little bit. I do think this is a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's a lot of CGI on CGI fighting, and I'm just not a big fan of that generally.
All right.
It looked like for that. I saw that it looked good. If that's like something that you're into, but like for me, if there's a lot of CGI and CGI fighting, I'm like, well, okay.
My one word is bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo. God damn it. Bravo.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the shit out of this movie, man. Man, and I had no expectations for it. And the movie is actually doing really, really well on Hulu. And I'm sure 20th Century Fox is probably pissed that the last movie did so bad that they stole this
They're
one.
like that. They were like, put it on Hulu, sure. And then
Right,
they're
right.
like, God damn. So that's like some of the shit that's happening. You're like, man, studios really have no idea what's happening.
No, because this is worthy of a theatrical
I think
release.
this would have done well in the theater.
I think so too. Well, maybe not. Maybe people are
Mm.
watching it.
Yeah, maybe they're watching it because they're at home.
Right. We had the John Leguizamo conversation last week, which was very real and true. And with all these native folks in here, even in a marquee, title, might not have did well. Some people are pieces of shit, don't want to spend their money. But if you already have it easily available, people give it a try. I was like, oh shit, the rule of having a great big star don't hold, because
Mm.
you can do a movie without having a real big old star and have it be really good. So man, let's hit those spoilers and let's get into it. Movie starts very quiet. The
Hmm.
the protagonist is, you know, telling a story about what happened in her village. Well, not her village, but what happened in her, yeah, in her world in the past. So very interesting. Just so you know, Tiff, this movie. Remember, I complained that I thought what might take me out of this movie when we saw the trailer
Hmm.
was that everybody was speaking, in regular American. Well, apparently, when they shot this movie, they shot it during the height of COVID, and they were out there in Canada in the bushes, all of them
Hmm.
together, and were quarantining. So they had more time on their hands and they shot all the scenes double, speaking actual Comanche, man. And so
Hmm.
you can watch the movie with Comanche and with
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I almost did it. I was like, because
I didn't know that. I would have done that. That's interesting.
yeah, yeah,
I do like that kind of theatrical element when um maybe you don't want to have subtitles for whatever reason in your
hmm
vision of your film.
hmm
Um if not possible, I know that if people need them, they need them. Do you know what I mean? Like, but like if you were looking to like where they do that thing where like they'll speak um one language,
yeah, yeah,
whatever it is, whatever the native language of the storytelling is done, right? And then they switch over to whatever language they want it to be in. So like in this instance it was Comanche, and it kind of lends the illusion, the suspension of disbelief that like you are hearing that they're actually speaking Comanche the whole time,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because and then you've been through the world of the movie, it's translated.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say, not
yeah.
not
I don't
subtitled.
mind when they do that either.
Yeah,
See,
I like that. It's
yeah,
interesting. I mean, I'm a big subtitle fan, as you know.
as you know, I am not.
I know. And I think that, just because of how much is shortened via the dubbing that people do. But again, there's lots of reasons for both of these things to exist, for the dubbing and for the
Yeah, but apparently the other one is not dubbing. You know what I'm saying? It's actual.
right.
It's the
Well, that's
deal.
really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool. So we have this young lady out there trying to hang with her brother,
Hmm.
and the hunting party, which is something I've never seen. The only one thing that bothered me about her is she was the only woman that had pants. I was like, nobody else has pants. Not another lady got pants. Everybody had on dresses. But apparently the dad had died, and
Hmm.
brother was in charge, and one thing I gotta say, man. Speaking of characters, the brother could have been such a cliche piece of shit, but what's his name? Tabe. I liked him so much, man.
Mm.
I thought
Their
his
relationship
character,
is good in this movie.
their relationship was rock solid, and I was very surprised later on in the movie when people decided to put their hands on her that they actually did that, because
Hmm.
he wasn't nobody to play with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't not a bully. He had a softest demeanor, and he was very patient, especially with her. Because you had to go out there and fight your big bad, and they went out there to fight to get the lion. Because
Hmm.
the lion had
And at
killed
first,
somebody.
I thought this was actually I thought that so when you're looking at these CGI, like this one is put to really great use. I think that it looks great, and also you're like you don't see it, so like obviously that's the bait and switch. They make you think it's the predator,
Hmm
and it is a predator, right? It's a great kind of that this initial stuff with the cat is really good.
Yeah, before that had happened, though, they showed the alien spaceship
Hmm.
decloak, drop off the dude, so you know he there. And I'm
I
going,
thought you said drop off the deuce. I was like, what?
no, 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 no.
I was like, okay. Yeah. So, yep, they get on the ground and
Yeah,
he's like, what on this planet? Because I like the idea that like he's here for the first time, the predator, and doesn't know what the strongest or most, I guess, the best prey,
who's
the
the
best
apex?
prey. Right.
You should have went to Africa. The one thing that they did with this movie that it's supposed to be hot with the predator. They aren't supposed to be liking the cold, and it was pretty cold there where they were.
Oh, I thought, okay, so let me tell you, I've seen online
Hmm.
that ladies of a certain age are getting a boner about over this predator, not like the person, which whatever, but like the actual,
Creature.
yeah.
Wow.
And so when you said that, I thought you were referring to that.
Why are they getting a boner over the creature?
I don't know.
Holy shit! So yeah, in all other movies, the lore was it was supposed to be the only when it was the hottest summers, like in like the jungle,
Yeah.
is when it would
Right,
come
that's why
out.
it was so hot in Predator 2 and everyone was so
Right.
sweaty.
But here it was goddamn snowing, in some scenes, and it was
Mm.
like, what is he doing there? Anyway, I'll let it
But
go.
that's because maybe he's looking for, they didn't know that. You know what I mean? Well,
Oh no, you got a spaceship, and you know where
I was gonna say,
the
but
equator is. The
maybe that's the
equator is
maybe that's maybe they want to be hot, but this is a challenge
maybe.
because you
So
never know with them. They're just out there just doing challenging things.
just doing their stuff, right? So that cat scene was dope, Jack. She got
Hmm.
knocked out. I said it must not have been far from the village because he took her ass home, came back, she woke up, and then go back out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah, like far enough, but like you could probably half a day maybe.
but that was so satisfying when the one dude he's just treating the sister like shit, like whatever, this,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden, wow, his ass was going. I was like, oh shit, let you close your mouth now, right? So he told her to chill. She couldn't go out with the hunting party anymore, and then she gets up and she was going with the women's, and then
Hmm.
she was like, hell no, and she went on to her
Yeah,
and the dog, and
that dog's amazing.
I'm watching the whole movie with my family, and they're like, I hope nothing happened to the dog. I said, I'm starting to notice they'll kill kids in movies before they kill dogs. I was like, dog. I said, watch, the dog will survive the whole thing. So then we have one of my favorite scenes, which you don't like because of the CGI, but that bear scene I thought was just awesome. The whole dog chasing the bear chasing the bear chasing the girl.
Yeah,
She ran into the
that's not
bear.
bad. If it's like if it's CGI on real person, it's not as that's fine.
But then the bear, this the thing. I'm definitely afraid of bears. Definitely afraid of bears.
I mean, you should be. Bears are
So
terrifying.
that whole time, I'm like, ha ha ha, and I just don't know if that predator would have recovered from that bear swamping him, and
Yeah, he took some damage in this film, I
yes,
feel.
I'm like, God damn, dude, that's a bear. That ain't
And then
no
he's like, I
Arnold
have to sit
Schwarzenegger.
down and put on my spicy band-aid.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He's
So
like,
with all the blood was dripping all over the predator when he was picking it up, I was like, man, this looks great, man. I mean, it's just like, so she takes off, man. She is no threat. But I like how they showed like and I'd like to know how you felt about the
mhm.
the apex picking. First it was a little wolf.
Yeah,
It was a snake. And then
yeah.
it was a wolf, and then he was just working his
I
way
think
up.
there was a little bit too much because I feel like he would know.
That this little thing. What? Well,
Right. So but I get it. But I like that concept.
rattlesnake. I was he bit his
Yeah,
boot.
you'd be like, that's, oh, sure.
Yeah, because if he,
So he's like, oh, a threat.
it
Is
is
this
a
the
poison
threat?
damn thing. That thing
Right.
it could take out a person. Shit.
Right. And I suppose he doesn't know how many are there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he skins it. Nobody's listening to this woman. She like, look, you see this footprint, or it's a bear. No, they didn't know. What the footprint was like bigger than
It's
my
like
chest.
busy.
you know.
I think it's seven bears taped together.
Yeah. So what I liked about this movie, first of all, Tiff, it was shot
Yes.
so beautifully. I
Yeah,
mean,
there are some really beautiful scenes in this
ooh, really
movie.
nice scenes. And then I like how, it was very quiet in the beginning with things happening. But
Hmm.
then when they got to it, they got to it. And
Yeah. The scenes, see, I didn't mean to like mislead you because like it's not like I'm not a huge CGI fan and I think
I
I'm
get
getting
it.
but the scenes where there's like people
Yeah.
are good. And then the scenes where it's her on like battling the predator
Yeah.
and on a CGI thing. That's also good. It's just overall, I felt like there was a lot of
Okay.
the that was
Let's
just from whatever.
let's hear it for the costume designer, man. Holy shit. Everybody looked fantastic, man. When the Braves were like stalking in the forest, I was like, they look magnificent. I love it. I love it. So, you know, he gets them all, Tiff.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
brother went a different way. She went to
The,
go help. They
there's
beat
a
her ass because she got
yes.
disrespectful, And I'm glad that's as far as it went, but that's how it was, man. Be quiet, woman. Shut up. You know, you shouldn't even be out here. I was actually surprised she was allowed to go out there with them. Honestly.
Well, I think that it's different. I think that different tribes. I'm not that super educated on it, but different tribes would have other like
Different rules.
women
Yeah.
would do stuff like that. Yeah. So and or be more matriarchal. So like I think it just depends.
Yeah.
Um,
I love
and
when the
there's a
brother
lot
was
of
made. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm talking.
no. I was gonna say so. I don't know enough about it, but I know that that's something.
I love when the brother was made the war chief. I mean the
Mm,
hunting chief. I was like, oh shit, he the hunting chief. But they go out there and she thinks he's lost, and they start whooping her ass because she got disrespectful, and then the violence that happens to these Braves is just redunculous.
mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they tried. That's all they did
Yeah.
was try because it wasn't
Yeah.
happening. I mean, and the damn Predator is such a cheater. I was sitting there like,
Yeah, I thought that too, and I was like, "Are you really the apex predator if you aren't coming on the same level?"
well, I guess they looking at it as humans, how they go out there and camouflage and all this shit with all
Yeah,
these high
yeah, I
power
think it's
weapons.
obviously
You
there's
know,
statements being made, etc.,
such
etc.
an advantage over the prey. And
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It's kind of like when people are like, I bagged this deer with
no,
my automatic rifle from a
no, no,
tree
no,
hut."
no. Remington bagged the deer. Is what
Right,
happened.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You bagged shit. You want to be a real
And then
hunter? Go out there with
everybody
a knife and a loincloth and come back
right.
with a lion. And I'll be like, okay, you deserve to kill that lion. It was just you with a lion and a loincloth and a
Yes.
knife. You are the man, and I'm not mad at you for hunting. But if you're going out there with this big old elephant,
From your helicopter.
I know, I know. Every time I see those hunters out there hunting, protected animals, you're just like, you piece of shit. Look, come on, man.
Well, so it's not even like even the people you're bragging to, what are you bragging about? Yeah, I didn't really do anything besides something pretty
Yeah.
bad.
I crouched down from a protected position and
And
shot.
someone supported me.
Yeah, it's a shot from the distance. So anyway, man, they wiped them out, and so the movie takes a turn then because our heroine, she's out there, she by herself at this point,
Hmm.
and but she don't go home, Tiff.
Mm-mm.
She like, I'm going stalking. All of a sudden, the white man show up.
Yeah, she steps in a trap, right?
Yeah, and the
The
dog.
same one that from earlier.
I don't think it was the same one. I think it was just
Oh, it
so
was
many
just
traps out there because she
right,
runs into the
but the same thing
buffalo.
happened to it was like a foreshadowing
Yeah,
situation.
you knew that it was some pieces of shit out there, because she found the buffalo just
And they
slaughtered
did just kill that no with
for no
any yeah.
reason, right? Just like they
Yeah.
did in real life. And you know, she ends up getting captured. They beat the shit out of her, cock her in the face with a gun, man, gun butt.
Hmm.
And she's in a little cage. Lord knows what was gonna happen to her. But then they had actually caught the brother. We are like, holy shit, they caught her and him and a damn dog. And I was like, what they want with the dog? What I don't.
Yeah, maybe they knew, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of value in a dog on a settlement.
Now, what I thought was interesting with the scene, Tiff, is that they were speaking French. I imagine.
Sure, yeah, that's it sounded like French to me, yeah.
And no subtitles for the French.
I kind of liked that
That was
they were just
interesting.
like because they didn't hardly sometimes they would speak Comanche in the film still even if you didn't watch the Comanche one, and
Yeah.
sometimes they'd have subtitles and sometimes they would just be like just randomly peppered in the talking, and I loved that. And they were just like, I don't care if you don't understand it, you get it, there's context.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, what the beauty of that scene was that the director, you were. This whole experience was from the was not
Right,
rooted.
like so if you don't speak French, you will
Exactly.
also be confused. Well, like you will be as disoriented as
They
the
allowed you to
character.
hear their
Right.
language, but it was from her point of view. So
Right.
yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
yeah, it was very interesting. It was an interesting choice, Um, but they're pieces of shit, and one guy can talk. He can speak Comanche, and you know, things are going bad, Tiff. But they
Hmm.
decide they're gonna do the old tiger bait, which I thought was ironic. That they did the same trap with the lion, put them in the middle of the field,
Mm-hmm.
And that thing, they just didn't know that you got to be a predator for him to come after you.
Yeah.
And he skips right over them, dancing on the trees. And Tiff, I didn't even know it was this many dudes out there. I thought it was only about
Yeah,
like
it
six or
goes.
seven.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought maybe four. There's a part later where I couldn't tell because it was from so far away if it was the predator running around or just a guy in a billowy top.
He massacred these people in
He
new
sure did.
exciting ways. It was like, oh, I've never seen this in a Predator movie. This chicken saver.
I will say one of my favorite scenes going back to earlier was it when you get to see him rip the spine and head out of the wolf
Yeah, yeah,
because they keep him.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, I like that little.
yeah. He
But that person with the net that he gets with the net,
that was the worst death in the whole movie.
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
what's happening?
ah!
Yeah, me too. I said, what?
God damn, I had to go that bad. See, that's what I'm saying. You a damn cheat. You such a cheat. You got all this shit,
He
you know.
turned them into little cubes.
And they got the little muskets out there, and they're shooting them, and they're hitting shield, and then they like. I thought it was hilarious when they were like, oh, okay, pack it in there. They like literally was trying to reload. It takes like 3 minutes with the
Yeah.
damn guns. So our girl was so good. The old boy taught her how to use the hunter that could speak her language. Just gave her some loose instructions on how to use that gun, and she was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
They always try to portray them as being like so, you know, unsophisticated. When it comes to modern things. No, she
Mhm.
got it. She knew what to do, and brother went to go get the horses, came back, and he had massacred almost everybody. How did dude survive with that leg cut off, Tiff? Like all the way
He
back.
he realized she realizes that if she gave him that medicine, and if you eat the medicine, the predator can't see you.
Yeah, how did he get back to the camp with a leg on, an entire leg on, without bleeding out?
Mm.
I was like, what the hell? How did he get back all the way there with no leg? Jack.
I think did he burn it? I thought something happened that cauterized it.
She ends up giving him medicine on it, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe the thing the predator
Because he had that, yeah,
maybe it
he
caught her
pulled
eye.
it out, yeah, and it looked like it was very cooked meaty looking.
Yeah, yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'll allow it. So she got these
Fine.
flowers. I'll allow it, McCoy. I'll allow it. We'll let that one go. So yeah, so she does the old predator thing. So she falls in this quicksand, which I've never seen in my life.
Yeah.
And she's about to die. She has her little weapon she made was so dope. I was like, oh shit, she got a weapon. But she almost dies in this quicksand.
Yes.
And she's covered in the mud. I'm like, oh, she's in the mud. She's invincible. The old girl cleaned herself up, Tiff.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, I don't want this shit on me. But the flowers
Yes.
makes you cold, takes down the fever. So I guess
Yeah.
so much. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
invisible. Now, Tiff, once she became invisible, that was the predator's ass. That's all he had. Right? It was ass whooping time because she had her way with his punk ass, right?
Yes.
He killed her brother, pretty bad. But the
Yeah.
brother didn't go down like a sucker. I
No,
like that.
he really it wouldn't have been possible for her to achieve any of it without him and vice versa. It was like a
Yeah.
very mutually needed kind of this is the only thing we can do situation.
It was an exact inverse of what happened in the beginning. She hurt the lion. Brother
Mhm.
was able to kill it.
Yeah.
He hurt the predator, and my God, this chick put such a hurting on him that and when she pulled his tusk out his mouth, I was like, can she do that? Is it?
What?
Okay. I mean,
It's okay. I think he's dead now.
yeah, she got his helmet, from earlier, and I didn't know what she was doing with that helmet by setting it up like that, Tiff. But
Mm.
once he lost the helmet in that first scene,
Yeah.
he could not target anything. He was such a cheater that he couldn't shoot when it was right in front of him and make it.
Yeah.
And then she set the helmet up, and she set so many traps. She made Arnold Schwarzenegger's Predator 1 make him look like a sucker with all of I mean, she had so many dope traps, right? And all he was doing was catching it for about 10 minutes, right? He got it here, got it there, got it there. I was like, shit, she beat his ass.
Yep.
And when he shot with the helmet over there and ended up shooting himself, I was like, oh, shit, this game over now, man. She has wore his punk ass out. And the whole time he couldn't see her, which was like just dope.
Mhm. Yeah.
She wins the day, Tiff,
Yeah. And there is a nice overlapping story here where the goal of her going out, she wants to be, there's like the ritual of killing something that's hunting you and
Yeah,
proving that you're of this. And then she becomes, and she was like ridiculed, obviously, and then she becomes like the ultimate warrior because she's killed the ultimate predator.
she comes back with his head in her hand, and she got the predator blood all over her face. Look, killing that thing, she should be the chief, not just the hunting chief. She should be the goddamn chief. You're like, get back. I like how all the little girls like, oh shit. When you're playing this, they were doing the chanting and stuff. She's like, that little girl was like, oh shit, I can do this shit too. So, I really like the movie, Tiff. I
Yeah.
dug it too. I'm gonna watch it again for sure.
I will probably watch it again as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it in the other language, man. I was like,
Oh yeah, I really want to do that.
check that out. So that's it, y'all. I couldn't highest recommendation from me, man. Especially even despite I'm a Predator fan, but get your heads out your asses because I done told some Predator movies up on this very show. It's just because we got Predator in it don't mean it's gonna be good. Because holy shit, that last one, I loved it. Go watch it again. And we came to do damn thing. We got it done, Tiff. You got any
We sure did.
final words on this? On it.
Well, I think for a Hulu movie, I can't even believe.
I can't even categorize it as a Hulu movie.
Right. It's weird that it's got the Hulu on it. It just seems.
The Hulu's so happy.
What a besmirchment.
They like, hey, yeah, that's it. Hulu. Yeah, get your things.
Hulu.
Come on over to Hulu now, punks. So that's it, man. We did it, and it's over. Next week, man, we're gonna do that Netflix movie with Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx. So it's called
Day shift.
We're gonna day shift, and we're gonna do a one shot with She-Hulk, which Jeff don't want to do, which I'm excited to do.
I don't. Why are you always telling everybody my backstage business?
Backstage on FOP.
Backstage business.
So that's it, man. So come back next week. I'm gonna get the show out on time. Y'all wait and see. It's on time, right? So that's it.
You're hearing this right now on time.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it today. So that's it. That's all. I'm the host of Fans Patrol. My name is Montego. With me is my wonderful co-host, Miss Tifflebot. Say goodbye to these wonderful fans, Tiff.
It's been a pleasure as always.
Wow, shit, couldn't get that out. And until next week, man, we will be.
I'm sorry, you guys. I know on
on
patrol.
patrol.